What up, YouTube? Back again, as you can see, something in the box. What exactly we're gonna find out together. So just follow me and we're gonna see what we got. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase. It's a dash cam. This is a custom dash cam for the Genesis G80. This is my first time looking at it, and we're gonna open it up together and see what we got. So, got Wi-Fi connection, loop recording, G sensor, super wide angle, perfect fit, wide dynamic range. So I was approached by this company, FITCAMX, and what they do, they make custom dash cams for your car. So whatever car you might have, they have a dash cam that'll fit it, that'll look like factory. Wow, this tape on there is pretty strong, I tell you that. So let me get this halfway coming off and we can open it up and see what we got inside. So from my understanding about this piece of equipment, it's supposed to look stock in your vehicle, and you don't have to do any excess wiring. All the wiring is built into it. So it's supposed to be a plug and play kind of situation, but we're gonna find out together. Got that out of the way. So let's see what we got. All right, first off, it's upside down. You got your dash cam in this box and your accessories in this box. Let's take them out one by one and see what we got to work with. Look at the dash cam first. This thing is getting all types of dirt because I'm using one hand. But also with this, you have to use the app that comes with it to be able to control it, of course. So they pack it pretty tight. I believe this has the back cam as well, for the rear camera. So this has to be the rear camera here. Or is it the front camera? I'm gonna say it could be the back, but we'll find out in a second. So what else do we have in the box? Nope, this is the rear camera. Or is it the front? But we're gonna figure it out together. But like I said, this is a system they sent me to where there's not a lot of wiring that goes with it, because it's supposed to be wired in through the car. It used the existing wiring in your car to power up everything. And this is a mount. But we're gonna figure out where all this stuff goes. And I'm gonna end up doing the most common thing where people don't do, read the instructions. But right now, I just want to show you guys everything that comes with this kit. And as you can see, it's a lot of different stuff, a lot of different ways to install. These are your power wires. And now this is the part where it gets interesting. So for all of your vehicles, they have the power mirrors and all of that stuff. Everything goes through the mirror, meaning the rearview mirror. So this connector is gonna plug in to the rearview mirror, so you still have power that, and it's gonna get its power from the rearview mirror itself once everything is connected. And this pigtail right here is gonna be part of it to make sure everything gets power. So you don't have to cut any wires or anything to make this installation happen. It just takes time, of course. So once we get through going through the instructions, then I'll go out and start doing the installation and we'll go from there. Okay, now that I got everything out, kind of looked at everything, kind of got an understanding because of that little bug right there. Okay, this is our front camera. So it's gonna mount underneath. Well, I'll show you when we get to the car. Also came with this little phone holder as well. That way you can put that in your car, kind of keep your phone in a safe place with you while you're driving, where it's still hands-free. This is the rear camera. So the rear camera comes with all the attachments and such to mount it. So it'll be very secure in the car. And also too, this camera is movable. So of course you can adjust the camera to the height that you need to, or level, to get everything just right so you can see what's going on around you and not just having the camera aimed in strange places that it shouldn't be. So with this rear camera, we're going to have this thing mounted up to where we can see what we need to see behind us. And this is pretty much all to it. It works the same way as well. You can adjust it up and down to get your adjustments. And this is your power cable going to it. So your power is going to come to feed that rear camera through this system right here. So once you get all of that stuff into play and get it plugged in, me talking about it is different from you guys actually looking at it and see what it looks like once it's set up. So enough of that. We're gonna go out and start installation. All right, so we're in the car. We're getting ready to do a mock-up of where we're gonna put this stuff. This is not relevant at the moment, but we got it out here just in case. So we're probably gonna put it right here on this side, right here in this window. So we gotta take this down, kind of run out wiring and everything, so everything is discreet and out the way. So I'm gonna take this down. Gotta pull a little piece out there. Move that. Make sure you don't lose any of this stuff. Then you gotta pop that down without breaking anything. There we go. Got that down. It's got the little tabs and everything in there so you don't break anything. Also, if you look close, you got something that's glued to the windshield. So if those come off, you can get some glue and reattach those. Both of mine just came down for the bottom end, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. That'll be for another video. So, first and foremost, got to plug this in. So, simple enough, just unplug the old antenna. Well, it's not old, it's still the same antenna wire. So this is gonna plug into the same place where you just unplug the antenna. Clicks right in. And on the back end of that, you're gonna plug this one in. Let's see if I can put you guys down. I'm working on this. You may be able to see it, you may not be able to see it. But the point is, we got to plug this in. So make sure everything is working right. So automatically everything pops back up. That pops back on. Let that up. So everything's gonna sit behind here, out the way like that. And that power cord, you wanna have it somewhere where you can plug in your camera. So now we're gonna mount the camera up, and then I'm gonna cut you guys back on once we get it set up. All right, so I cleaned out the windshield where it's gonna be placed. So now we got this 3M tape that's on here. And if you notice, the cable is long enough so where we can plug it in and still have it anywhere back there where it's still accessible. So we're gonna take all of this stuff off. I'm gonna leave that lens cover on there for now. This 3M tape is always tough like this, which is a good thing, because at least you know it's not going to come off. Yep, made a mess. At least you know it's a real video. So let's finish this up. Put you guys down right here again. There. Works better with two hands. Keep in mind this camera is adjustable, so you can raise it up and down once you get it set up. That way you have the right view at the right area where you want to see it. So we're going to stick that up there like this. Kind of hold it in place. All right, and that's pretty much it. So now we just got to plug it in, of course, which is going to be that one. Right now we're just doing a test run to see how everything works, but I'll cut you guys back on when we get to the point of showing you what it looks like in the whole nine. Now if you look close, you see it's got power. I don't know how well, you can kind of see the little light. But now I got it connected to the app, and I'm gonna beautify this back up by putting the cover back in place. Kind of reran the wire. I'm still gonna finish that up. That way it's out the way. Not looking too crazy. We want to have a stock appearance in here, and we're gonna accomplish that. So just stand by, we'll get to that in a second. And now what we have is the completed front camera setup. All the wires are hidden. I got that one down on purpose. I'm doing something with that. But that's a clean setup.